Hi, very good morning. This is Dr. Karthikeyan. Hope all you are in safe at home. Be safe. Wash your hands daily. Okay. Yeah. Today we are going to start about the unit number 4, the structure. Before starting the session, I would like to ask you all to review the previous 3 units. What do you mean by array and array? What are the data types? How we are declaring the variables? That type of things. That type of things you have to go through this. Okay. And then the structure is a new concept. It is a user defined data type in C language. It is very similar to array. In array, we are declaring a variable and the similar data type only. For example, INTA of 10 or INT character we are declaring some variables with some similar data type only it will support. But in structure we can collect various type of data types and we can put together and we can access the variables, right? This is the basic difference between the structure and array. Here we have some examples. So before seeing these examples, the parts of structure we have to know. Any structure we have to define with the structure name. So this is the first point, defining the structure here, defining the structure. And then second one is declaring the structure variable, that is called as the objects. And then third one is accessing the objects of the structure. 3 points we have to know. Parts of structure: defining the structure, declaring the structure variable, accessing the objects of the structure. So here you can see the syntax of the structure: struct, structure name, and open braces kudukonom. Then data type variable. Normally we are declaring variable integer, character, float. So we are having some different variables. So here you can put data type variables. And don't forget to end of the structure or end we have to put the semicolon. So this is the basic structure of basic syntax of the structure, right? Once again I am repeating: struct, structure name, open braces, variable of declaration of variables, and then close braces, and you have to put a semicolon. So here in the parts of structure, defining the structure is here: struct, structure name is the defining the structure. Declaring the structure variable is here: data type variable 1, variable 2, variable 3. These are we are declaring the structure variables. And accessing the objects of the structure. How we are going to access the objects of the structure? That's what we are going to see now. See this example. We know that we are declaring the stdio.h header file is there. And in the syntax itself, the syntax of the structure: struct, structure name. Here the struct is the keyword and addition is the structure name. Open braces we are having. Here we are declaring the variables A, B and C. So our object of this program is to add 2 numbers, right? So this is the objective of the program. How we are going to add these 2 numbers? So here int A, B, C, there are 3 variables we are declaring, and we can differentiate here. We can see the difference here in the syntax of the structure itself. We have put semicolon here. So in the third point, accessing the objects of the structure, this is yes. So we are going to access the variable of this addition structure through this yes. Okay. Int main is the anything that, and we are getting the number, enter the number 1. How? S dot A. So it means that the variable yes A can be accessed by this yes, right? S dot A means whenever this statement is executed, it will call this S dot A. Likewise S dot B, and then output is S dot C is equal to S dot A plus S dot B, and S dot C is we are printing here. And this is a simple program here, right? We are accessing the variable of the structure through this S. Okay, you can put it any name, S or L, M, N, O, P, whatever variable you can use here. So this is the first sample program. And then second one is here although the same one, we are having multiple variables, multiple objects we are creating, not variables, we are creating multiple objects. The same struct addition int a comma c, here s is the object and here s1, s2 and s3 are the objects. So s1, s2, s3 means, you can see an example here. In the example itself, we are getting a Ramnad number of corona cases in Ramnad and the number of corona cases in Chennai. Just one example for this, right? So s1.a, we are accessing, see this example, s1.a, here s2.a. So we are accessing one single variable using two different objects. It is possible in this structure, and others are same thing, other operations are same. We are using s1.a and s2.a. So it means that we are accessing a single variable using different objects. This is the second example I have given here. And the same one, what's that? We are getting name, mark 1, mark 2, mark 3, and a total and average, right? You just go through the example. See here, character name, int m1, float. There are three different type of data types are there under this structure student. S1 is the object, so we are accessing the object s1.name, s1.m1, s1.m2, s1.m3, and then total is calculated, and then average is there, then average is calculated. So it is a simple example for your reference I have given. So far we have discussed the syntax itself. You can see struct, structure name and data type, and some semicolon is there. So here we have declared the object as s. It is another one method to declare the object. We can create an object like this method. See this, struct student, character name, int m1, m2, m3 total, float, average. We have having somewhere. We have declared data types here. We have declared variables also. And here in the main stream itself, struct student. See this, struct student. Object is s1. We are creating an object. The shortest form of this one is we all did, here you can see s1, right, and s1, s2, s3. These are the objects, but this is another method we can declare here. We can do this struct student s1 also. We can do this type of declaration also. It is possible, and other codings are the same one. Now the next topic is array in structure. How structures are used with array. The same program, very easy. Already we have worked in array. In the previous examples, we have created some objects s1, s2, and s3, and s1. Some of the objects we have created. Here you can see the difference, s1 of 2. Here you can see the difference, s1 of 2. It means that 2 records you are going to get. This is the meaning. S1 of 2 means we can get 2 records. Record is nothing but a collecting of informations, right? Here in the program itself, what we are going to do is we are going to get 2 inputs. One is one for that. It means that each record consists of name, m1, m2, m3 total and average. This is the objective of our program. So s1 of 2 in the sense, see this, int I, we know that in array itself we are used for I is equal to 0, I is greater than 2, I plus plus to access the memory location. See this, s1 of I dot name, it means that s1 of 0 and loop la varumbodhu for I is equal to 0 and then s1 of 1 and record it will take it out. Paranga, in the examples it will be very easy, right? S1 of the I dot name is S1 of 0, S1 of 0 would m1, S1 of 0 would m2, S1 of 0 would m3, and total we are calculating, and then average we are getting. Likewise next loop la vandu 2 varaikkum paakum illaya, so 1 varum, s1 of 1, s1 of 1 oda mark 1, s1 of mark 2, s1 of mark 3, total average, and that's all about return 0 is normally return the value, right? That's all about this session. We just go through this structure. Structure is a user defined data type. You know that collection of data types we have used so far. In array we are getting only similar data type only, but in structure we can put together so many data types. You can feel the difference when you are using this structure program. You will feel the experience, right? Defining the structure, declaring the structure, and accessing the objects of the structure. These are the 3 things we have to know. The first part is structure name, and the second one is declaring the variable, and then third one is accessing using the semicolon. We are creating some objects. We have so far we have discussed how we are creating the objects. Struct addition, S is the object here, right? S dot A means we are accessing the variable through this S object, S dot A. Likewise S dot B means we are accessing the variable B using this S object. Just you go through this program. Thank you. We will see in the next class.